Hello everybody. So finally I got him finished. Little Tigger. Yeah, he came out really awesome. And but he also gave me a little bit of a hard time because it was the first time I ever did this. And it's yeah, you just put on the color. Some said it's easy, it's nothing special. Yeah, but for me it was, yeah. um, yeah. So here he is. Yeah, normally he was in three pieces. You will see later in the following small little video that I'm gonna attach. It's fast forward, yeah, so you don't get bored. And yeah, uh, so let's talk about the material that I used to color him. I bought some color from an artist shop here where I live, not too far away from me, and I bought some colors that have a very good masking properties, you know, so the pigmentation in these is very good, so you only need one layer and then you're fine. So I bought not too many colors. Just to start off with, I thought it would be maybe better if I mix some colors by myself. I bought a palette here, mixing palette, yeah, and I already had some brushes, yeah. So really do not buy the cheapest brushes, really buy some good ones. As you see, for instance, here the very thin one, number 1. This one here I used for the lines, yeah, so you can make very nice fine lines. And do not apply the color like this. Always stabilize your hand somewhere, yeah. So like this, for instance, and you have more control over your hand. And I also bought a flat brush, which was quite handy to put on the glaze later on, and also on the plate, the brown, yeah, so you don't need so many strokes, so a flat brush is good, yeah, to have. I also have a smaller version, yeah, this one here, also nice, and some various different other sizes of brushes. As you see, they have nice tips. And yeah, so when I started off, I of course sanded it. But I didn't sand enough. You know, I sanded and I thought, oh, okay, now it's very really smooth and everything is fine. But on a white surface, you don't really see it that good. So now I know next time I have to do a lot more. Of course, the plate was easy. I just had to rub it over a piece of sandpaper. Yeah, but the head, I was afraid to overdo it, and that you would see that some areas were not good as they were in the beginning, but I should have done more, yeah. And so the first layer that I applied was a material called gesso. I read about this on the internet. I don't know where I found it. There was a lady, she described all the steps that you have to do, yeah, to do the coloring properly. And she told you have to put gesso on. I hated this stuff, yeah, but it masks quite well, and it takes care that that it's not that rough anymore. And you have a good adhesion to the surface with this one. Okay, so then you let this dry. And then you sand again, and you can apply another layer, and sand again, and apply another layer. I think I will have to rehearse that next time more often. Yeah, I'd only apply one layer, but it was not enough. Good, and then you go straight forward with the color. And as you see, I didn't buy any brown, yeah, and also not any pink. I mixed it by myself. And yeah, maybe you remember from school, yeah, you can mix from these colors, you can mix everything that you need. But I bought some orange because I didn't want to mix that one. And I went brown with the white because I wanted to dilute the color a little bit, and I wanted to make them a little bit lighter in shade. So as you see, this yellow is not the yellow that you see here, so I diluted it, but I bought the wrong white. I bought what does it say here? Zinc white. And I mixed it in there, and I thought, why is it not getting lighter in shade? And I mixed and I mixed, and the dumb thing was, in the first day I didn't have a spatula, so I used the backside of a brush, and it gave me really a hard time. And yeah, as it is very thick, you know, I had particles in there, and then later when I painted them, I had all these freckles on the surface. It was really, it was awful. I didn't like it. So what kind of white is this? So I think, because it says zinc, and I know, as I'm a dental technician, I know that if a material, a dental material contains zirconium oxide, it is more opacious. It's not translucent. The material will not be translucent. So I think that this white is not for making the shades lighter. It is to apply more opacity to it. Let's say if you apply this white inside, the shade stays the same, but you have to apply less layers. It masks better. Yeah. So the masking properties, I think, with this zinc white get better. You know, but the material as such, I found out, already masks really, really nicely. Only need one layer. So why am I telling you all this? Do not buy the cheapest color. Yeah, spend a little bit, maybe a little bit more. It's not that much. You know, so the first day I bought these, yeah, and then the second day I went to another store, not a special store, but I wanted to buy the glue, yeah. So I bought a special plastic glue, but later when I glued everything together and I smelled, it just smells like ooh. Yeah, so you don't have to buy a special plastic glue. You know, it's ooh is fine. And for this kind of stuff, you know, if you need higher strength, maybe you have to go to buy some really special glues. Depending on what project you are working on. So yeah, as this one didn't work, luckily I bought, before I started, I bought another white, because I forgot when I was standing in the store thinking, oh, did I buy a white? I couldn't remember, so I bought in this hobby store that was not the one that I bought these colors from. So I bought a cheaper color. And it was not that much cheaper, but the quality is much cheaper. Yeah, it's more liquid. It doesn't mask that well, so I can really see a big difference between this color and the real artist color. Yeah, so this one here is Polycolor, and it's from Italy. Yeah, so I can really recommend this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, so I think this will last forever. Yeah. And good, I also bought this plate, yeah, and I already washed now everything, but the project took me 2 days working time, and I paused 2 days in between because yeah, I couldn't go fast forward. I had some problems with my cat. She got some teeth extracted, and so it took me a little bit longer. And so I wrapped everything in clear plastic. You know, the thin one that you have in the kitchen, and so it didn't dry out. Yeah, so I painted everything, I let it dry, and then today I found some small little things that I had to correct, and I was happy still to have the color. Yeah, so once everything dried, I put on the coating. It's a glaze, because the color itself you can buy in matte, non-shiny, and you can buy in shiny, and I bought the matte non-shiny version. Yeah, so the gloss comes from this coating. I don't know the English word for it, but it says firnis. I have to investigate later if it's also called like that in English, but in German it's called firnis. Yeah, and I didn't choose there the super glossy version. I chose the semi glossy version. I like this quite nicely. Yeah, comes out really nice. So yeah, I'm really happy with Tigger, and I already posted some quick shots that I made with my iPhone over Twitter, and yeah, my friends there, they liked it a lot. And yeah, so I think for the first try, he came out really cute. Yeah, and I never thought that I would do something like this. But I think I'm falling in love with this painting stuff, you know. So let's see. Maybe in the future I will add some more little cute figures to my gallery. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. And I will attach now the practical steps that I made, yeah, to get this finished. Okay. Hope you like it. Yeah. Bye bye. See you next time.